I've studied with Aikido Shihan Robert Nadeau for over 40 years, and I noticed from the beginning how difficult it can be to understand the transmission he's sharing. You've got to learn to look beyond the physical, to the dimension of energy that activates what we know as the physical dimension, to begin to see what's going on in the study. He brings this as a direct transmission from Sensei, and inevitably translates it through the uniqueness of his own being. Aikido Shihan, Robert Nadeau.
Originally, Sensei tried to lay out simple patterns. But he said what happened was, when he tried to lay out simple patterns, they would go kind of eyeful. You call it mindful, I call it eyeful. They would go kind of mindful, and they didn't quite catch the simplicity of what he was trying to lay out. So he said in Japanese, to hell with it, and I'll just stand here as the great Sensei and hope they can see something. But after mulling on it for these many years, his emphasis is, let's try it again. Let's see if we can introduce the simplicity of this in the early stages. It's a critical time. We need more people, beings, whatever, being balanced, grounded, settled, balanced, because there's a little shaky going on. So the more people that can square away, the better it'll be, okay? Kind of a critical time for Aikido, sort of at a crossroads, whether it's going to be an art of real development or some kind of, I like jiu-jitsu, I have many jiu-jitsu friends, but Aikido is not a jitsu. But we're sort of at a crossroads where people are going further out with their techniques and whatever. He would like it not to be lost. Aikido was my process, not techniques. It was a process. Well, suddenly we went from a process to doing more techniques better and sort of straying out there a bit. That's not enough techniques, let's cross-train and get more techniques. And he's a little upset, okay? So, he would like to present the first basics, I as a unit. And the functioning system, we start with body, but it's much more than that. It's a functioning system. And we're not happy with that word after a while because it almost sounds too mechanical. So we're going to change that word. So what's coming up lately is an alive system, a part of the manifest universe doing what it does. The system is based on balance, okay? If we kind of settle down a bit, it's already trying to organize in a balanced way. But if we have misunderstandings and stuff, we can continue to interfere with the balance that's trying to go on. It wasn't something I had to learn. It's a place you get to that mixes up a functioning unit, body, but it's bigger than body, a functioning unit that functions better. So you got two main pieces here in this universe. You got an I that goes through dimensions. Eventually it'll run into the more of itself. You might change the word to soul. Okay, can't really use soul here because when we entered this realm, we kind of, in a certain way, disengaged. Not quite the right words, disengaged, and it sort of becomes an I. But as this goes back, I to the more of I, to the more of I, to the more of I, it'll run into a more original sense of itself, which we could term soul. Very original. In the same universe, there is stuff that makes up units. Okay? And in a certain way, almost, you have your own universe. What we're trying to do in Aikido is easy. There's a natural intelligence in this system, and if allowed, it'll move when it's time to move. Okay? And as it continues to get freer and freer and mix better and better, it'll pick up, he came around a little bit rounded. It was the system that spotted that. And where's my doorway through dimensionality? Easy. Let the body, easy. As the body squares away, it'll move into the next set of itself. Okay? And the next set of itself will go, in this case, okay, it moved into the next set. So we've established level 1. It was sort of presentable, sort of acceptable. Okay? Level 1. Okay? Now, if we're present, That's your doorway. That's your doorway. I know you want to do better, but where's that coming from? The next set. Level 2. And at the moment, I don't know what it did. But there's a level 2 mix. Level 2. Notice it seemed to move into it earlier. Was that it? I don't know. We'll see. If it's true, it'll show again and again and again. Level 2. I think it bit the ground better. Ha! Fairly full level tour. I think that's a heavy one. It's a fact. I got to stop doing that. You can't. You're in a 1. It's like stop being nasty. You're nasty. Don't create a fight with you nasty trying not to be nasty. You do a dimensional shift. Easy, easy, and suddenly not so nasty me. Easy, easy, suddenly almost lovable, not quite, almost, getting there. Ah, hey, hey. I feel it, can you feel it? It's at the beginning. There's a kind of a, okay? You don't stay in your 1 and make all these corrections. The corrections naturally happen as you go dimensional. You don't have to create all this stuff. It's all there waiting for you to come to where it's at. That's the simplicity factor. See? I thought that was profound when I bumped into that. I got to get calmer, and I'm upset. Now I got to get to stop being upset and start getting, I can't. I'm in an upset place. I don't try to change it now. I just settle, and then from there it's not so upset. And from there it's, was I upset? I don't remember. And from there it's like, what is upset? There's no such thing here. See? So it's kind of easy. You don't have to create something. It's already available. Yeah, this is what screws us all up. I want this, I think it works that way. It's like, easy the I. But, no, easy. But if I don't control it, how's it going to work? Easy, easy, easy. So as this guy, as a puppeteer, relaxes a bit, that's why I say easy the I, as he relaxes a bit, he's present. He's present, but he's not interfering. And he can set it up so you can never get going. It can start to show, and he'll doubt it. Something nice will start to happen, and he'll say, oh, that's a fluke. I've had people do a beautiful move, and I say, wow, that was cool. And they say, I didn't do it. It's like, well, wait a minute, there's only me and you here, and that was a beautiful move. Who did it? But that's that guy jumping in again. I don't do beautiful moves. Well, no, but you're relaxed enough for a beautiful move to happen. And as you fun around, it gets faster, naturally. So what takes you an hour to get to now, one day it'll be 2-3 minutes max. Because you kind of know the journey. You still go through the journey, but you go through it faster. Okay, you don't miss anything, but zhin, 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 zhin. Okay. Trying to emphasize that it's not a technique per se. It's who you are natural. Who you are natural, you're naturally with him. Okay? Who you are natural, naturally there's a feeling the connection. Okay? It's not a technique. Okay? Watch your eye. Oh, I got it. And then suddenly after a while it'll stop working. And you'll get confused. Scotty, I thought I had it. Well, the body did have it. You took it mental, and then you lost it. Checking on a system will mean the fullness of the system in a certain way can't happen. It's being critiqued, it's being overridden. It's a but if the I comes in, whoosh cannot come in. Let body be body and whoosh is whoosh. Those are partners. So the frame form stands handsomely, and she's interested. soon as you do this, you've screwed up the relationship. They can't relate. You've misunderstood how the universe works. The universe wants to work balanced. They're so attracted to each other. Like, wow! But we interfere by being I'm controlling, I'm doing. You just screwed up the universe.